when I wanna play on my banjo. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Adeola, and thank you so much for clicking on this video. So today I have a special guest with me. This is Sikeade.
Hi guys, welcome back to Adeola's channel.
And I'm gonna do her makeup for you today. Okay, so let's get started. So first of all, I'm going in with the MUA Makeup Academy Brow Define Micro Precision Eyebrow Pencil, and this is in the shade black. And then I'm going in with the MAC Pro Conceal and Correct palette, and this is in the shade medium deep. I'm just using the shades NC40 just to carve out her eyebrows underneath here. And then I'll go in with the darker colour, which was NW40, I think it was, on the top bit here. So now I'm just buffing that all out, and this is the PC29 brush from Peaches and Cream. So now I'm using the e.l.f. 16-hour Camo Concealer, and this is in the shade Tan Neutral, and this is just to block out any discoloration on the eyelids before I go in with eyeshadow. And now I'm just setting it with a random translucent powder. Okay, so going in with the Jackie Aina palette, I'm first of all taking the shade Ginger, and I'm just sweeping that across her crease and just above the crease as well, under the eyebrows. This brush is from Doll Beauty, and it's the DB5 brush. So now I'm just going in with Credit, just to deepen that crease a bit more, just give it a bit of definition. Sorry guys, I'm really bad at what are these called again? I'm really bad at talking over videos because I've never really done it before, so yeah, just bear with me. Anyway, so now I'm taking a concealer again, and this is the same e.l.f. concealer that I used just before, and I'm just going in on that, and I'm just using that on the lid, and I'm just blending that out as well so it's not too harsh. I wasn't going for like a proper cut crease. Then I'm going in with the shade Soleil. Is it Soleil? Soleil? Whatever, I can't pronounce it. So this is really nice. It's the Morphe Bare Sizzle Metallic Eyeshadow Trio, and I'm using the shade Caliente just on her lid. It's so pretty, really nice. And I'm just using a 217 brush from MAC. And then here, you just see me going over the crease a bit more and just defining that a little bit more with the shade Credit again. And then I'm just going to line her lids just a little bit with a smoky black eyeliner. Then I'm just popping on some lashes. I'm not actually sure what lashes these are, so I do apologise. And then here I'm just putting on some liquid liner just to make sure we don't see that line with the lashes. Okay, so moving on to skin, I'm using a Milk Hydro Grip Primer just to prime her skin. I love this primer so much. And I'm just using a random stippling brush. And then I'm using the MUA Pro Makeup Academy foundation, and this is in the shade 185. And I'm also using the e.l.f. Flawless Finish foundation in the shade Cinnamon. So I've mixed them two together, and it's given me her perfect shade. And they're both quite full coverage as well. So Sikeade has got quite a bit of scarring, so we're just covering that with full coverage foundation. This brush is amazing, guys. This is the Peaches and Cream PC02 brush. As you can see here, I'm not swiping the foundation. What I'm doing is I'm tapping the foundation onto her skin. That way it gives more coverage and you're not sort of like wiping the foundation away, if that makes sense. And here you can see me just putting on a bit more foundation where she's got a little bit more scarring. So to contour, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation stick in the shade Cool Earth. And I'm just popping that on her cheekbones, under her chin and across her forehead. And I'm just using this brush to sort of flick it up, if that makes sense. I don't swipe when it comes to contour, especially on a client. And then I'm also going back in with the foundation brush just to sort of clean that area up here, just so it doesn't look like the contour's going too far down. I definitely think she's falling asleep here. Again, I'm just going over the contour just to remove any harsh lines with my foundation brush. This is super important to do this. And now I'm just sort of going over her contour on her nose. Okay, so for concealer, I'm going in with 2 shades with the e.l.f. concealer. The first shade I'm going in with is Deep Chestnut. This has got sort of a tiny bit of an orangey undertone, so this is great for under the eyes and just making sure to get rid of any dark circles before you go in with a brighter concealer. Okay, so now I'm going in with the neutral tan shade, or tan neutral, sorry, just to give me a bit more brightness. Under the nose, I'm using the shade Deep Chestnut, as well as the tan neutral shade, just so it's not too light under the nose, the chin and the forehead as well. We want the main brightness to just be under the eyes. I really like using brushes on clients because I feel like it gives me a better finish, and you can control it more as well. So here I'm just going over the edges with my foundation brush, and then the same again for under the contour area. So now I'm setting that with the Laura Mercier translucent powder in the shade Honey. This is the perfect shade for people of this skin tone. Looks really good on her. This brush that I'm using is the Anastasia Beverly Hills A22 brush. So I'm just setting all the areas that I concealed, but I'm not using too much powder. So now I'm going in with the MUA Makeup Academy Pro Base Full Coverage Matte Press Powder, and this is in the shade 182. And I'm just setting everywhere on her face lightly with this powder, especially the contoured areas, just because I don't want it to skip when I put the bronzer on. I'm using a big fluffy brush from Morphe, and this is the R2 brush. For bronzer, I'm using the Fenty Beauty Cocoa Naughty bronzer. Perfect shade for Sikeade. It's really nice, really subtle as well. This brush, I'm actually not sure what it's called, but it's from Cosmic Brushes. And I'm just using the same bronzer on her nose as well, just to bronze up her nose and to contour it a little bit further, and to set the contour as well. So for blusher, I'm using the Laura Mercier blusher in the shade Grapefruit. This is my favourite blusher of all time. It looks amazing on black skin. Oh, guys, you need to try it. I promise you. I've got a code with Look Fantastic that you can use when you want to purchase it. So I'll link that down in the description box. Honestly, it's the best blusher. I love it so much. So now I'm just lining her waterline with a random eyeliner. I think this is from MAC and it's the shade Smolder. And then I'm just smoking the bottom lash line with the shade Edges from the Jackie palette. And then again with a darker colour just under her eyelashes. So now I'm just lining her lips with Chestnut lip liner. I mean, what's new? Her lips are so lovely. That's what I wanted to kiss her. I don't know what's wrong with me. But anyway, yes, so this lipstick is MUA Beauty in the shade Eartha. Oh, honestly, another one of my favourites. And then I'm going in with the SB Parlour lip gloss in the shade Pookie. Beautiful colour. And then I'm just sort of going into her tear ducts with the shade Trust Issues from the Jackie palette. And then just to set everything down, we're using a Mario Badescu setting spray. Love this. And this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really hope it was really informative for you guys. Let me know if you want me to do these kind of videos more often, because I know it does get a bit boring just doing makeup on myself, if that makes sense. So let me know if you like these kind of videos, and thank you so much for watching. Oh, make sure you like, comment and subscribe as well, guys. And thanks to Sikeade for doing this video with me. Bye, guys. Mwah.